Yukyu no Yado Isshin, a luxury ryokan with just 8 rooms in the Kirishima National Park in Kagoshima Prefecture. It's a mountainous place and surrounded by nature. This was established in 2008. As I said, there's just 8 rooms. It blends in nicely with the surroundings, but also has kind of a modern Japanese flair all its own. So we booked the special room,特別室, the top room in the property. It's called Kobai. You can see this sign here. Kobai. And so anyway, so Kirishima is about, well, it's a big area, but this ryokan is about half hour from Kagoshima Airport. Not too inconvenient. There's a lot of hiking and nature activities to do in this area. And so it's not too far from Ryokan Ishihara-so, which is one of our favorite hot springs ryokan in the area, which is about a half hour from here as well. So you can see, very stylish. It's built in 2008, but it looks like they've kept it fresh. And so it's because it's a very volcanic area, Kagoshima Prefecture and Kyushu overall. There's a lot of good hot springs, onsen. So this is the main living area. You can see you have a private garden. And what's nice is that you can see that it's a washitsu, meaning a tatami matted room. Usually you sit on the floor, but it's a sunken table where you can put your feet down, and it's heated. So in the cold winter months, obviously in Japanese rooms you need to take your shoes off, but you're going to be nice and comfortable. So you can see here, there. So this is the main living area. Let's move over here. You have another private rock garden over here. You can see it very, I guess stylish is the word, squiggly light. And little vanity table. I don't know what this is kind of weird, but maybe there's some reason to it. And this is our sleeping quarters. So this is kind of reminiscent of Kyoto's famous UNESCO rock garden, Ryoanji. So you turn around. Let's keep going. So again, this is where we came in from. This is the main living area. So we come around this way. Actually, well, here. You have a mini bar. I won't open it, but there's complimentary alcohol, water, soda, tea, things like that. You can also come straight over here from the bedroom, but we'll keep it closed just for stylishness' sake. This is the closet. So for the cold months, they have a kind of a fleece type long, I guess, I don't know what you would call it, coat. They have samue, which are loungewear. If you want a yukata, they will supply that as well, which is a little more stylish, but a little less comfortable. And this is the toilet with the latest technology. This is nice. It's 2008, but they have the latest Todo, so you can tell they kept this place up to date and fresh. And then the calling card here, so the hot springs, the onsen is gensen kakenagashi, means straight from the source on site, never recirculated and constantly free flowing. Once the onsen is discharged, they never reuse it. So you have the indoor onsen. You can see it's kind of brownish color. You can see it's just, even without us bathing, usually the water comes out as it's, you get out of the bath. But real gensen kakenagashi, they're always continually discharging some amount of onsen to keep it fresh. But you can see that there's a lot of minerals, iron minerals, that cause the ground here to be quite brown. So this is, there's a shower for him and her. Or him and him, or her and her. So let's take another look. And this is where it's discharged. Okay, and then out on the deck, this is the open air bath. So what's nice about Isshin is that, first of all rooms have indoor and I don't know if they have indoor and outdoor onsen, because this is the special room and I haven't seen the others and haven't done too much research on the other rooms, but they all rooms do have onsen, and also for meals, all group of guests get their own private room. They're served in a private room. They're not, we don't get served in our own guest room, which is okay as long as we have a private room. Although it is kind of, for me, a little unfortunate, because you do have kind of that sunken hearth table, which seems like the perfect place for them to bring food over, but it's not commonplace, especially nowadays when it comes to high-end omotenashi culture. And it might also have to do with the labor shortage that and the demography change that Japan is undergoing quite a bit. So you can see some of the mountains in the back. That's Kirishima mountain range, and I don't know exactly which one it is. So anyways, we're in the autumn leaf season. We're here to see some fall foliage, enjoy some good onsen, good food. Again, this whole Kirishima area, there's several notable ryokans. So this one, Isshin, there's Ryokan Ishihara-so, which I have multiple videos on, which is spectacular and great cuisine. And then there's a place across the river from Ishihara-so called Wasure no Sato Gajoen. So you're spoiled for choice if you want a good onsen experience, at least north of Kagoshima City. If you want to go south, choices become less abundant, especially if you're looking for luxury experiences, although the Ibusuki area on the southern tip of one of the peninsulas does have the sand baths, as well as onsen, which is very, very nice as well. So, Isshin, Special Room, Tokubetsu Shitsu Kobai. Hope you enjoyed.